Our morning work. If you would please grab your morning workbook, and we are on page 50 today. And I will go get the camera while you're doing that. Loose. There we go. That should help. There we are. Okay. All right. So it says read the sentence. If it has correct capitalization, circle correct. If it has capitalization errors, circle incorrect and rewrite the sentence correctly. Okay, let's look at the first one. Eleanor wants to travel to Egypt one day. Eleanor is both a name, proper noun, and the beginning of a sentence, so we're good there. And then Egypt is the name of a place, and it's capital there. Everything else looks fine, so this one is correct. Okay. Number 2, when we flew to Wyoming, we passed over Utah. All right, when is the beginning of a sentence? I see it's capitalized. Wyoming is the name of a state, so that's a proper noun. And we passed over Utah. Utah is also a state, so that's a proper noun. Okay, so these are incorrect, and I'm going to rewrite them. When we flew to, and now I need capital W, Wyoming, comma, we passed over, and then capital U for Utah, and period. Okay. For math, it says solve the problem, draw a model to help you. There are 40 people at the Judd family reunion. Grandma Judd made 8 batches of rice pudding. She serves an equal share onto everyone's plate. How many people can she serve from a single batch? All right, so I have 8 plus 8 more is 16, plus 8 more is 24, plus 8 more is 32, plus 8 more is 40, and that's how many she had, 40 people. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She can serve 5 people from a single batch. All right. The next one, read the text, make a picture in your mind, then answer the question. Cody and his parents sat at their favorite restaurant. The sounds of pots and pans clattering floated out of the kitchen and out to the tables. Every table was full of people laughing and chatting. At another table, a group was singing to wish someone a happy birthday. Smiling men and women wore aprons and served food. Sweet and spicy smells filled the air. Cody burned his tongue on his tomato soup. He sipped on icy cold water. Would you go to this restaurant to celebrate or to have a quiet meal? Tell why. Okay. I think you would go to this restaurant to celebrate because there is a lot of different noises okay. Let's see if there's anything else here. We have full of people laugh. Different noises like laughing, pots and pans, and singing. I'm gonna squeeze it in there. All right. So you probably have a different answer than I have, but that's okay. As long as it's, you've given a reason why you choose to celebrate. I don't think you would say it's a quiet restaurant. All right, so you should have all of that corrected. Let's go on to page 51 and let's go over what you're going to do today. All right? Under language, it says write an abbreviation for the day of the week and use a period. All right, so we have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. All right, so let's do Sunday together. Sunday's abbreviation is capital S, U, N, and then you put a period. Otherwise, it looks like it's the word sun, but this means it's an abbreviation for Sunday. Okay, so you're going to go through and write your abbreviations here. The next one, math, solve the problem, break it apart to help you solve it. The first one has been started for you. 4 times 20 is 4 times 2 times 10 equals 8 times 10. Break it apart to help solve it. Okay, so what they did was they took the 2 groups of 10 and managed to shift it from here over here to share and make it 8s instead of 20s. Does that make sense? Because a 20 is made up of a 10 and a 10. So if you have 4 20s, 4 times 20, that would be 20 plus 20 plus 20 plus 20, and each one of those has a 10. So now you have to count how many 10s there are. You see how that's more 10s? 4 times 20 is 20 plus 20 plus 20 plus 20, and each of those 20s is made up of a 10. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's why it changes to 8 times 10. You'll get the same answer, which equals 80. Also, if you skip count by 2s, 2, 4, 6, 8, and then add a 0. All right, so you can break apart these into other combinations to solve. You probably need some scratch paper for that or a dry erase board. Read the text, then answer the items. All plants need water to live, and most need it often, but cacti can survive for long periods of time without water. There are thousands of different kinds of cacti. They usually grow in a dry desert environment. Even though it doesn't rain there often, cacti collect as much water as possible when it does rain. The roots spread out to do this. In fact, a cactus can store the water for months until it's needed. Number 12, select a question that you could ask yourself to make sure you understand the main idea. Could you ask yourself, why do most plants need water? B, how does a cactus survive for long periods without water? C, what are plant roots? D, what other plants grow in a desert environment? Number 13, write a question that you have about cacti that wasn't answered in the text. All right, so you're going to circle one of these questions that would make sense to help you with the main idea, and then you're going to think of another question. All right, so make sure you have this finished today so that we can correct it tomorrow. Let me come back here, and we are just cruising right along, already on page 51, so that's pretty exciting. All right, guys, if you need any help with your morning work, please let me know. Email anytime or send me a message on Edmodo, anything that you need, and that would get us together to help you with that. So, all right, I'm going to head over to vocabulary. Today we're going to be writing our sentence for our 5 new words. So I will see you in vocabulary.